James Madison in purple, Ohio State in the home white. That is Theory in the mask. Just started wearing that as a protective device over the past week. And there is Sheldon with the ball to start the game.
Yeah, strange sight. Something Buckeye fans really haven't seen since November.
Walker will take the first shot of the game, and it's good.
And right away, we're seeing JC's impact, just working her way into the paint. And now here she goes at the top of that 2-2-1 full court pressure.
Let's take a look at today's starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. And James Madison's been going with this lineup for the majority of the season. Jefferson with the ball. She'll shoot the three. Knocks it down. How about this start, Kim?
Yeah, her coach, Sean O'Regan, told us, I've been trying to get her to shoot the three more. We mentioned 7 of 10 in her last 2 games, and she's picking right back up.
Let's take a look at today's starting lineups brought to you by Capital One for Ohio State. And Cody McMahon, a freshman, actually gave us a little Ohio State scouting report for today.
Key victory for Ohio State today would be to push the pace in transition. I feel like we are a very good transition team. And for defense, I feel like stopping the ball and getting up on our switches, making sure they don't shoot the open threes, the attacks and the jumpers, stopping those. And really just, stopping them in transition. I feel like they are a very good transition team.
Cody, by the way, is just a freshman. She entered Ohio State early last year, and that's her getting the block. Oh, and we did that in one take. That was a phenomenal effort from her. Gets it into Walker. Sheldon. That shot's off the mark. Nice rebound taken by Jefferson. Had a good block out. James Madison can shoot the three. Case in point, Kingawea. She's had the ball in her hands on every possession so far. Here's Sheldon probing in the lane. And drew the foul. Kevin McGuff, his 10th season leading this program. Back in the NCAA tournament last year, took the program to the Sweet 16. They won down in Baton Rouge, upsetting LSU, who was a 3 seed last year. And then lost a heartbreaker in the Sweet 16 to Texas. Well, Sheldon looks good on those free throws.
Yeah, well, we asked him, what does having JC back do for the team? And the first thing he said was she makes everybody better.
And he also said her impact in the press can't be understated. And that's exactly what just happened, as that Ohio State press, which is relentless, almost forced a turnover. On the other side, Sean O'Regan, what a name for Irish for the St. Patrick's Day weekend. Ohio State was just the one bucket. Sheldon turns it over. James Madison 2 for 3. Make it 3 for 4. That's their first 2. And the Dukes are red hot to start. 3 for 4 overall shooting.
And there's Kiki Jefferson in a sequence, using her length to get the block and then taking it back down.
Mike Zell draws the foul, and it looks like it's going to be called on Hazel. Mike Zell is actually the leading scorer. And knocks down those 2 free throws. Ohio State's gotten 4 points off free throws so far. Jefferson on the drive. And Harris in the game grabs the rebound. Ricky Harris leads Sheldon. Oh! Wasn't sure she would wear it in the game today, and we weren't given an official reason why. Good offensive rebound, Kozlova. And then a foul on the rebound.
Mikulashikova, how about Cody McMahon, Big Ten Freshman of the Year. She is a monster on the glass.
Mikulashikova takes the entry pass and lays it in. Making 3 of their first 4 shots. They've missed their last 3 attempts. Kozlova posting up. And 1.
They went ahead and won the regular season. The tournament had the Player of the Year, and Peyton McDaniel, 6th Woman of the Year. But we've already seen some of these threes.
Kozlova just completed a 3-point play for James Madison. The Dukes have retaken the lead. McMahon, 2 defenders on her, and commits the foul. The number 14 seed has never won. James Madison trying to become the first. It's been a physical start. Both teams already in the bonus, and continues through Sunday, April 2nd, when we crown a champion. Every game on the ESPN family of networks. For more, go to NCAA.com, your home for all 90 NCAA championships. Harris driving, and that is a foul on Germain, and she got there a little late. Block foul. Harris on the free throw line. Ricky Harris, they call her the glue of this team. Play at 4 different spots in this season of injuries. They've moved her around a lot.
Yeah, she's been even more impressive in the last couple of weeks, giving them some additional scoring, additional playmaking, assist numbers.
James Madison got to hurry. They finally break the press.
And they've done a solid job of handling this pressure so far, Sam. Really no turnovers off of the pressure yet.
It's good coaching. They worked on it, like you said, a lot yesterday. McDaniel on the take, misses with the left. Oderkirk in the right spot and finishes. James Madison back out in front. Mike Sell, stop and pop, missed it.
And that's what you want to do if you're JMU. Really lock up the glass against this Ohio State team. It's something that the Dukes are very good at, about +8 margin on the boards this season.
3 on the way. Good by McDaniel. Peyton McDaniel, she shot the lights out in practice yesterday, and she's carried it over to the game today.
And she did it in the Sun Belt Championship game as well, where she had 30 points and 7 of 7 from deep. You cannot lose her on the perimeter.
Ohio State has grown cold. They're now 3 of 8 to start. James Madison started the game 3 for 4, and they're now 6 of 10. And Jefferson, player of the year in the Sun Belt, still on the bench. Hazel off the glass. And an inspired start for James Madison prompts Ohio State. Sheldon. Mike Sells wants to get something going. And she's got a brother named LeBron.
Kobe wears 24. She chose a school coming from Texas in the purple and gold. I mean, I feel like that's why she came here.
1 of 2 made by Walker. Jefferson quickly on the other end. Misses the layup. Sheldon grabs the rebound. Ohio State needs some points. Theory with the bucket.
And what was the first thing we heard from Cody McMahon in her scouting report? We need to get out in transition. This is a Buckeyes team that averages 80 points per game. That was one of the first times we've seen them get out and run.
Jefferson knocks it down. Come in the program as a freshman, has stayed loyal and faithful. And Sheldon looking to get going offensively.
She's getting to her spots, but every time she's in the paint, she's met with at least 1 or 2 help defenders in a purple jersey.
Sheldon 1 of 4 to start the game. Final minute of the first quarter, and good! Hazel continues the hot start by the Dukes. Buckeyes have now allowed over 20 points for the 13th time this season in an opening quarter. Not the way they wanted to start, but plenty of time. The Dukes holding it for 1 as we count down to the end of the first quarter. Jefferson with the basketball. Gets a screen. And Jefferson is fouled by Bristow on the way to the bucket. She's going to go back to the free throw line as the head coach. He went to James Madison. Puts them both in. They had to reduce the font for Jefferson's awards as Sheldon misses the final.
And she has her Duke team feeling good and confident to start this game on the road.
Ohio State has the ball to start the second quarter. What would you tell the Buckeyes right now? What did you notice, Kim?
Yeah, I think they need to be a little bit more patient on offense. They're doing a lot of driving and getting crowded in the paint, but not necessarily moving the ball.
Sheldon doesn't take it back. That was nice. But again, Ohio State struggling to make shots right now. They are 4 of 17. The 26 points James Madison scored in that first quarter, second most they've scored all year in an opening quarter. It was a perfect start to be an underdog on the road in the NCAA tournament. Sheldon with a step through, missed this one, and that's kind of been the story, Kim.
Yeah.
And they are playing at home in front of an overwhelming crowd. It is packed in here today. The crowd has not been a factor. It's a sea of red. Germain on the take, lost it. And a foul going to be called.
As we've alluded to, this is a tightly called game.
Germain from France came here for her final year. Grad student. 1 of 2, and Germain an 85% free throw shooter. And that was a good pickup by Sheldon. Sheldon left alone. What a move. How about that vision?
Yeah, great explosion, and she was able to have that open of a lane because they were face guarding Taylor Mikesell on the wing.
Jefferson draws the foul. Jefferson has missed her last 5 shot foul. Was on Bristow. Jefferson at the line now. The NCAA Men's Basketball Championship second round continues today and tonight. City like Columbus that has both the men's and women's tournament here. And a foul off that miss.
On the men's side, Fairleigh Dickinson, 16 seed, taking down Purdue.
Sheldon off the mark. Ohio State 5 of 23 to start the game. They haven't made a 3. James Madison has made 3 threes, shooting 40%. Hazel with a tank.
Just smooth with it. One hand finish, little finesse on it. It's easy right now for Hazel.
McMahon. Nice move. Hazel feeling it. 2 in a row for Hazel. McMahon with the spin.
That is typically a shot she would make probably 90% of the time, that patented spin move.
It has been an uncharacteristically poor shooting start for Ohio State so far. And James Madison's just been filling it up. Trying to become the first 14 seed to get a win. Picked off by McMahon. It's McMahon and Sheldon for Ohio State. McMahon will take it. And she got fouled and will go to the line for 2.
But this was close here. Hazel stepping right into it.
Hazel committed the foul. McMahon on the line now. Crowd trying to get behind the Buckeyes now as they trail 32-19 here in the second quarter. Nice look down low to Goodman. Shot clock is at 7. Oderkirk stepping through. Offensive rebound and the stick back by Goodman.
And that's what can't happen if you're trailing this big.
Rebounding right now. James Madison out rebounding the Buckeyes 20-15.
It's being called evenly, but each team has 3 starters with 2 fouls. So it is certainly a storyline in this game. Both teams have had to go deeper into their bench.
Shot clock. And there's another one called. This is going to be on Harris. The shot clock was down to 3. Amira Williams into the game for the first time today for James Madison. Jefferson actually has drawn 4 of the fouls from the Buckeyes, makes 1 of 2, and pushes the lead up to 16. She is an expert at drawing fouls. Mikolashikova, and 1. Oderkirk just picked up her second foul. Mikolashikova from Slovakia, member of the Slovakian national team. The winner meets either North Carolina or St. John's. They'll play after this game.
I think Ohio State needs to be more disruptive in their half-court defense because James Madison has handled the pressure.
Jefferson with a step through, got the roll.
She is tough, going downhill, getting to the block, finishes most of those looks.
13 points for Jefferson. She's the leading scorer in the game. McMahon slides through the defense and 1.
Absorbing that contact.
Foul was on Goodman, and McMahon completes the 3-point play. 6 times this year, the Big Ten Freshman of the Week. Ohio State press, trying to force a turnover. Both teams have been doing a good job taking care of the ball. Not this time. 10-second violation.
James Madison just got left alone in that backcourt with nowhere to go.
6 turnovers for James Madison, 3 for the game for the Buckeyes. That hasn't been a factor, though. McMahon, and a foul is going to be called on Neff.
Really no other choice at this point.
McMahon last summer was on the U.S. Women's U18 team. They won a gold medal at the America's Championship. Big Ten Player of the Year before she gets out of Ohio State.
Oh, you can totally see it.
Hazel trying to do it all herself. Sheldon. And Sheldon. She's from Dublin, Ohio, which is basically a suburb of Columbus. Her little sister has Down syndrome, Emmy, and is out in the warm-up line before games with a special handshake for all the Buckeyes. Under 10 for the first time in a while. Theory. It has been a fantastic start by James Madison, and Ohio State responding here. 5 on the shot clock. They didn't get a fresh shot clock. I don't know if they realized it. German's going to have to wing it. And Ohio State will get the ball back about 15 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. James Madison is led by as many as 16 in this opening half. McMahon going to work. And is pushed. The foul going to be called on Neff. And she scored all her points here in the second quarter. Off the mark, Kingawea with a rebound. The Dukes can hold it for 1 if they can break this press and run their offense. Oh, that was close. Hazel did a nice job saving it and turns it over. Sheldon. The Buckeyes can take the final shot. Sheldon pulls it out. McMahon gets the bucket. The freshman is huge. The half is over. The Buckeyes hold James Madison score. Ohio State really cleaned it up at the end of the second quarter. Let's see if they maintain that momentum here. Jefferson, player of the year in the Sun Belt, loses it out of bounds. And Ohio State has settled down. They were not shooting well to start this game. Sheldon to Walker. She powers it up. Dukes get the ball back. Still looking for our first bucket here in the third quarter. In Ohio State this year, they've come from double digits down 6 times to get wins, including down 24 against Indiana in the Big Ten tournament. There's a block by McMahon. Theory. And 1. She's fouled by Jefferson.
And Taylor Theory, who's having a tremendous sophomore season, gets there.
Jefferson did a good job to keep it on this side of the floor. German. Hazel kicks it on the wing. Shot clock is down to 5. Kingawea's got to make a move. It's at 2. Gets it off and knocks it down.
Tough shot. I thought it was really well defended by Cody McMahon. There was nothing else she could have done there. Just better offense.
Kingawea 2 for 2 today. She's got 5 points. Theory fakes the 3. Walker knocks it down. Hazel through the lane. Ohio State looking for that first lead since the first quarter. Not going to get it. German with the steal and lays it in underneath Sheldon. Theory looking for Sheldon. Mikesell with a runner. Jefferson through the lane. Nice dish to Oderkirk. Oderkirk draws the foul, and even though it's snowing outside, it's pretty hot in here. They had to wipe some perspiration up off the floor as Kozlova. James Madison stays in front, but the Buckeyes can take the lead here. Mikesell gives it back to Walker, and Walker draws another foul from Kozlova. Ebony Walker on the free throw line now, a senior from Las Vegas. She's into cars, and I don't mean in terms of how they look, but how they work. She and her dad into the engineering of car engines, and could pretty much take an engine apart and put it back together.
Really impressive. And a big moment here with Kozlova having to go to the bench again. I think she is by far their best interior defender, and we've seen how Cody McMahon has been able to go off in this game inside. So big loss for the Dukes.
Buckeyes with their first lead since early in the game. They come all the way back from 16 down against the number 14 seed. Hazel blocked by Theory, got it back. That is a great job of sticking with it.
She gave her a little look too. Hazel looked right at Theory after getting the putback.
Well, I think we knew after the first 3 minutes James Madison was not afraid to be here. And McMahon knocks down the three-pointer. That is only her 13th three-pointer of the season. Hazel underneath. And the Buckeyes building some momentum now. Mikesell. Shooters keep shooting.
Yeah, nice little runner. I like how she's adjusting the game, not settling for the threes, which haven't dropped yet.
Another turnover. McMahon tried to flip a pass over to Theory, and it's going to stay with Ohio.
Because of that pressure, it's something that they started off the game doing well. And
McMahon starts out of the timeout doing something well with that bucket. Kozlova with her left, and an offensive foul.
Heads right back to the bench with her fourth foul.
James Madison with 7 turnovers this quarter. Ohio State's pressure finally getting to the Dukes. Sheldon open for 3. Theory with the offensive rebound. Stick back is good. McDaniel off the screen. Oderkirk. Boy, how many times has she been in the absolute perfect spot? Oderkirk so good at that. McMahon going to shoot another 3. Why not? She made one earlier. And she's not known for her three-point shooting. She's only made 13 this season. 16 points today for McMahon. McDaniel gonna drive. Nice take by McDaniel.
Yeah, McDaniel finding a window.
Gives it to Theory. The clock continues to run. James Madison could hold it for 1, about a half a second between the game clock and the shot clock.
They reset the shot clock on the double foul. Take a look at what the fans are vehemently booing here. I thought Germain really initiated the contact there. I don't think Theory did anything.
Well, Germain made the first free throw and makes the second to pull James Madison close here. Ohio State trying to get 1 bucket here to end the quarter, and a foul called on Germain with 7.5 seconds left in the third quarter. And it will put Sheldon, this is only her 10th game this season, the All-American with a lower body injury this year. She basically was another student coach on the bench. Final seconds of the third quarter. Germain off the mark. 1.5 seconds left. Can they get a shot, Kim? That's her catching the ball. Takes a dribble. Launches it. Oh!
I know we got Ohio State fans on here, so I can't just count out the Buckeyes either. That was probably too political of an answer than we were looking for.
You never know. That's why we play the tournament, right? That atmosphere in Iowa is just something incredible. Caitlin Clark getting that double-double in her opening game. Walker, first shot of the quarter. Kingawea spins to her left. She actually was open as she kept going to her right and turns it over. Shot clock under 10. Sheldon will do it herself this time. Just her 10th game of the season after missing so much action this year. The All-American responding here when it counts. Three-pointer on the way and up by McDaniel. Jefferson tried to save it, but saved it to Mikesell. Here's Sheldon. And Sheldon will go to the line for 2. Sheldon today, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, make it 7 of 7. Well, a reminder, the NCAA Women's Championship continues tomorrow with second-round games, and it'll go all the way through the national championship on April 2nd. every game on the ESPN family of networks. For more information, go to NCAA.com. Sheldon to Theory, and Theory lays it in. Unanimous choice in the preseason this year, but this is only your 10th game of the season after that injury, and there's a nice play run by James Madison out of the timeout.
From Kiki Jefferson on the dump-off, drawing that double team.
That ends a 10-0 run by the Buckeyes. Theory trying to start another one. Ohio State up 64-52 here in the fourth quarter. Oderkirk traveled. The winner of this one will face either the Tar Heels or the Red Storm. St. John's made a lot of headlines on Thursday with the game winner by Everett over Purdue. Mikesell knocks down the three, and that's got to feel good. Nice look inside, and a Theory. So Anna Goodman on the free throw line right now. Started every game last season. A nursing major with a minor in computer information systems. Misses them both. The Buckeyes have built the lead. And Mikesell gets the roll. And both these teams going very deep into the bench. James Madison's played 11 players today. Could see the same thing in the next game by North Carolina as well. And Jefferson ends that scoring drought with a much-needed bucket for the Dukes. Sheldon kicks it back out to McMahon, and McMahon with the three, and Theory. Neither team in the bonus yet. Jermon directing traffic for James Madison. Look for Jefferson to try to score. Defender fell down. She couldn't recover in time. Jermon's going to shoot the three. That's short. Ends up being a great pass to McDaniel. McMahon, no stopping her. 4 points and 3 rebounds. And a tremendous effort today.
Played just 14 minutes.
McMahon at the free throw line. She's really increased the offensive production when they were cold earlier. Shot clock is under 10. Here's that pressure on Ohio State and McDaniel. James Madison led by 3 at the half. They led by as many as 16 in the first half. Here's Harris in and out. McMahon with the offensive rebound and lost it out of bounds.
I would love to know what's the longest stretch of active play we've had today. It can't be more than about 20 seconds.
It has extended the game. Sheldon trying to set it up. She's going to go one-on-one and one.
Count that thing.
Sheldon. Jermon through the lane, and a foul on number 4, J.C. Sheldon. Buckeyes up 74-58. They had the Buckeyes on the rope.
Woke up and started playing a little bit more defense.
Mikesell missed. Jermon. Boy, she's fast. Nice pass. And the layup by Goodman. McMahon's open and knocks it down. That's a free throw. Getting ready to approach the final minute in this game. It looks like Ohio State will move on to face either North Carolina or St. John's Monday. There's a foul on McMahon. That is her 5th foul. 1:06 to play. That just made it a little more interesting right now.
Yeah, still with the miss. Quite an uphill to have to climb, but...
And now the technical free throws will be shot, and James Madison will get the ball. So that was a bit of a break for Ohio State to not lose a couple there. Jefferson, the Sun Belt Player of the Year, 80% free throw shooter this year. Jefferson, that's who they want to have the ball. Jermon leans in, throws it up, misses. Offensive rebound, and one.
Jermon has missed her attempt. The N1, I'm excited we get to see her and her squad go back at it today.
Ohio State trying to hold on. And now Mike Sell's going to go to the free throw line. One of the best in the nation.
Oh, Sam, you did it.
Kingawea ready to throw it in. They get it into Jefferson. Jefferson reverse layup is no good. Mika Lashikova had the rebound. And a foul called. Incredible student here at Ohio State, studying fashion and retail studies. She's a scholar athlete. Made 1 of 2. The lead is 12. Under 30 to play. Jefferson for 3. And Mike Sell grabs the rebound. 3 Duke, Swarmer, and German. As Mike Sell makes the free throw.
She could come back for that 5th season if she wants. What a 4 years she's had.
Chloe Sterling bringing it up for James Madison, her first appearance in the game today. Torrey, number 3, in for the first time as well. Here's Williams shooting the 3. And Ohio State will survive and advance. Well, they are keeping their fans' hearts healthy.